Occult Veritas SCP Files. Bonus Episode 2 Testimony. Just listen to this, Niall. It's not like you have a million other things to attend to. Fine. Incident Report 096-1-B. Eyewitness testimony from breach 096-1. First breach involving SCP-096, colloquially known as the Shy Guy. Object Class Euclid. Risk Assessment Level Moderate. Reported by Margot Shelton, Civilian. Report given in audio format and I suppose I've been handed it for review in order to assess whether it is even worth a transcription and upload to the official database. I am using my authority to redact the report date also.
I don't know where I am. I don't know who you people are, please. I just want to leave, please. You're like the Men in Black, right? I saw an alien, I guess, and you're here to make me forget all about it. Well, just let me forget it then. Don't leave me with a recorder and ask me to remember what the thing... Oh, God. Hello? I know you're out there. You wouldn't just leave me in here, would you? I saw your face, when you dragged me in here. You have to let me out. I have my rights. You didn't read me my rights. You can't just imprison me like this. Hello? I'm hungry. I need to go to the bathroom. I think I'm getting sick. Aren't you even gonna check on me? It's so cold in here that it's making me sick. I'm gonna die on your watch, don't you care? It is really cold. God, why do you keep it so cold? Where even am I? The car ride was so short. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't even see the time with the blindfold. But it can't have been more than an hour. I must be really close to where I was. Where that thing, it tore those people apart. Tore into the cars like they were paper, and it grabbed the people out and just ripped them apart like they were nothing. It screamed while it tore. I mean, the people were screaming too, of course. They screamed in fear as they ran in terror as it caught up to them on those long, pale legs. And then in agony as it... But then it was screaming too. It sounded almost human. But it couldn't have been. It was this wail of not anger, but distress, as though it were a wounded, desperate animal. Oh God, the screams. I don't know why it only went for certain people. I think it only went after the ones who looked at it, maybe? Looked at its face, I mean. Because people were staring at it, and it seemed to hate that. Each time anyone looked at its face, it wailed even louder. It was turned away from me. Even through all of it, I never actually caught a glimpse of its face. But I definitely still saw its body. Those extremely long, thin limbs, sickly pale, as though it had never even seen the sun before. It was so thin it looked emaciated. And yet, it must have had the strength of a bull to tear those people's, to tear their arms from. Get out of here. I have to get out of here. You can't make me remember this. This isn't fair. I know my rights, please. I know you can hear me. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Please, at least give me a blanket. It's so cold in this room. What do you even want from me? I'm a nobody. I was just living my life. I was driving home from work, same route I always take, sitting in all the normal traffic, bored out of my mind, lazily flipping through radio stations as I waited for the cars to inch forward. It came barreling through out of the blue, crying and attacking, heaving its body against every car it passed. See anything of interest. At least I'm killing people. and you don't want me anyways. I'm a florist. So what could you want from me? I'm a boring florist who saw an alien. That's what it was, right? An alien? An alien? I don't know what else it could have been. One isn't one of those little green men you see on TV. But it had to be an alien anyways. I mean, it certainly wasn't human. I saw an alien. One that was extremely hostile. And I survived. And now you kidnap me? What comes next? You can't just disappear me forever. I may just be a florist, but there are people out there who would miss me, okay? My customers would miss me if I were to freeze to death here. My parents would miss me. My parents would miss me. My neighbors would miss me. Oh yeah, my child would miss me too. You're gonna disappear me and make my kid grow up without his mom. You can't do that. Let me out. Let me out. Just let me out. Just let me out. It's so cold. I don't know what I saw. I won't tell a soul if that's what you want. I just watched 50 people die. And what I can only describe as a bloodbath of torn and shredded viscera as that thing chased them down relentlessly, pushing aside entire trucks in its pursuit until it caught its victims, only to dig into their skin with those long, pale fingers and tear and scream and scream and tear until there was nothing but a fine, bloody missed. So yeah, I just want to go home to my kid and forget that this ever happened. Please, won't you just let me go home?
Well, that was not particularly helpful. What a pity. A civilian survivor from SCP-096's Little Breach escapade, and she can barely tell us anything new that will help us to understand why it broke out, who it was primarily after, or how to contain the damn thing and prevent this from happening again. A monumental waste of both my time and hers. Alright, fine. I'll order amnestics. She'll be released. And woe be unto anyone who tries to bring me useless reports like this again, instead of assigning it to lower-ranking officers.
Vault Veritas SCP Files is a podcast inspired by the SCP Foundation. Testimony is based on SCP-096 by Dr. Dan from the SCP Wiki located at scp-wiki.com/SCP-096. It is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Share-alike 3.0 unported license. This episode was performed by Anna Ray and D.R. Thompson. It was written and edited by Leola Angel. We welcome comments. Please rate and review us. Email us at vaultveritas@gmail.com. Join our Discord channel using the link in the episode description. Tweet us at Vault Veritas, or for additional content, visit our Patreon. Thanks for listening.